that made deployment a little bit easier and a little bit faster for me, I guess. It kept me distracted, and I wanted to share that with you guys, so stay tuned for this video. Okay, so my first tip is get a dog, which I know it kind of sounds ridiculous, but we've had our dog for about 3.5 years, maybe longer, and we got her in the very beginning of our relationship. And I'm so glad we did, because now that he is gone, she definitely keeps me company. And one night I literally could not fall asleep, and I let her jump on the other side of the bed, and we both fell asleep, and I slept so well that night. I read that they reduce depression and they help you sleep faster, so that's definitely something I would recommend. If you can get a dog, they will keep you company and they love you and get excited every time you get home, so it just feels good knowing that. Number 2 tip is start a series. I cannot tell you how many series I went through. I watched Grey's Anatomy, I watched The Night Shift, I watched, which, by the way, if you're into like medical shows and military shows, that literally like combines both of them together, and it's such a good show. I watched America's Next Top Model. I didn't get through all of it yet. But yeah, just kind of pick a series and start watching stuff. Right now, I am watching Handmaid's Tale, and if you haven't watched that, definitely watch that. It's so good. I love it, and it's definitely not what I expected it to be. Keeps you distracted. Once my son would go to bed, I would just turn on Netflix and just get lost in my show and get distracted. My number 3 tip is get a countdown app. The one I got was called Doing Time, and at first it kind of like, it's kind of hard when you just see the beginning of the time or countdown, but I definitely think it helps once you reach like the halfway point. It just goes by way faster, and it just gives you an idea of where you are at in your deployment. I would send screenshots of it to him and just let him know like, hey, we're getting closer, we got another day down, just trying to keep a positive note on it. My number 4 is care packages. Care packages were so fun for me. I had a lot of scrapbooking paper and stickers and a bunch of leftover things that I had from my scrapbooking that I would use to decorate his care packages for. I will link down below my Pinterest page, and that will be where all my packages are, so give you some ideas of what you can do. I had a lot of fun doing them. I planned it out for each holiday each month, and I did some like halfway there and just like snacks and stuff, and yeah, I think it was really fun to make care packages, and it really did help them as well. Like, they would get excited when they would get a care package, and just keep in mind that it does take a little while for them to receive their care packages. You can't really track it once it gets to, well, for me it was the East Coast. Once it got there, I didn't know where the package was, so every day that I thought it was going to be there, I'd ask him and just let him know like, hey, your package should be there, and let me know when you get it, just because I wanted to know kind of like if he got it or not. So my 5th tip is I love working out, and one of the things that I could not do once he left is go to the gym. We don't have a babysitter at our gym, so I would do a lot of home workouts, and a really good page I followed was Blender Fitness. I will link them down below, of course, so you know which workouts I did, and they have really good workouts. They have beginner workouts, they have extreme workouts. Also, I got up, I did my workout whenever I could, and it kind of kept me busy. You got a good sweat in, you got out, and good endorphins, and if you can't go to the gym, that's a good way to get a workout in. I also would go on walks every morning that I could. I would also go with my friend, and we would just chit chat and kind of just get things off our mind. which I really loved. Keep in mind that you can also take fitness classes, which takes me to the number 6 tip. And take a class, take a school class, take a cooking class. I got my CNA certification, and that was about 6 or 8 weeks long, and now I have that under my belt. It wasn't very expensive, and I wanted to do that, so now was the perfect time to do it. I did have a lot of clinical hours and school hours, which kept me busy, kept me distracted, and I also got that under my belt. So definitely take a class, and if you don't want to take a CNA class, take a Zumba class, karate class, yoga class. You also will make friends doing that, so it's definitely something I would recommend. My number 7 tip is deep clean. I spent the first week that he was probably gone deep cleaning and organizing and decluttering things I knew I wanted to get done. And before we left, I just started making a list of what I wanted to get done, and I needed to get done, so I just kind of held off and did it when he left. That way I kept busy, and it also, like I said, it keeps you distracted cleaning and whatnot. And I like cleaning anyway, so that just really helped me. I would just turn on music and just clean my little heart out. Okay, my number 8 is getting into crafts or hobbies. I did gardening, I did reading. There's also adult coloring books that are really popular right now. I also did a lot of DIYs down in my videos that I've done, and they're mostly Dollar Tree ones, so definitely take a look at those. I will link a couple down below if you want to see what I've made, and they were very inexpensive. Yeah, so that way you just keep your mind off of it. And doing crafts and hobbies is just something to do and have fun with. And my backyard, I like literally didn't plant anything, and I decided to like clean out this little area in my backyard and plant some plants, put some plants in pots out there, and now it looks so much better. So when he comes back, we can just enjoy it. Which leads me to my number 9, which is have a support system. So I don't live near an active duty base, but I don't live where my family is. So it was really hard for me to make friends, and his family, I really, honestly, I did not know like any of his family before we moved here, so that was really hard. Thank goodness I am super close to all of them now, but it is really hard to get that support system going. So I definitely understand if you are on an active duty base on kind of like how it feels not having family around. So you basically have to lean on a lot of your friends, which I got really close to one of my friends, and she has 3 little boys and I have 1 little boy, so they just got along because they're close to the same age, and I don't know what I would have done without her. Even just sending a picture like, hey, what do you think of this dress to wear when he gets back, and she would do that for me, and I helped her out. She took photos for her husband and my fiance's brother's wife does pictures, so I helped her out finding her a good deal. And honestly, like whenever I was feeling down or just feeling like depressed, I'd call her, and I'm gonna start crying now. And, like, we would just like talk, or I'd go over there and we'd have coffee and the boys would play, and it just was such a relief. And I'm gonna start crying again just to have her there. So I really like encourage you to have a support system back home that you guys can call on. And if you don't have anybody, leave me a comment down below. I will definitely we can kind of like build a community here on my YouTube channel, and that way you have somewhere to go to talk. And if you need to, I will definitely comment back and let you guys know like what I did and how when I felt that way I can kind of help you guys out. So my number 10 tip is to be positive. Get up every morning and tell yourself that you can do this and you're another day closer. Also, I'm going to link a link down below from Pinterest, and it's just a bunch of books on military life and deployment, and it kind of helps encourage you for when you do have your hard days. You can read one of those books and hopefully it helps you out. You're gonna have good and you're gonna have bad days, so just keep as positive as you can. It also helps your significant other that is deployed through this, knowing that you're doing good at home, you can handle this, and helping that positivity transfer to them. So I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know if you did. Give it a thumbs up if you made it through this whole video. Leave me a comment down below. Real quick, I just want to say I got this top from Fashion Nova and absolutely love it. Also, I gotta show you guys. Look how cute these glasses are. And I don't want to show you guys, then you're gonna see my camera and my little setup, but they are super cute. It's raining outside, so I can't even wear them today, but what do you guys think? Cute? Cute? Not? I like them. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.